Hey everyone, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer Arena. So today I want to take you through the 17-month update for my free-to-play account. Before we get started, housekeeping right up front. If you like what I'm doing, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you have anything that you think need to be talked about. I'm really into talking. I try to reply to every comment, especially if I I'll even do a video if I think it's make good content type thing. But please feel free to do that. Second piece of stuff I need to let you know, if you've not been aware of, that I started my own club. It's called Weirdos in Wonderland. If you're over level 20, if you're looking for a club, please feel free to come and join the club. Weirdos in Wonderland. I'm the leader, Mad Headed. I changed my name from Red Monk to Mad Headed because I like the Mad Hatter a lot, especially the Edwin Mad Hatter, the one we have in the game now. And so, going forward, I'm going to be putting chapters in, so you can go to the timestamp and you can be like, oh, this guy's working on this guy here and this here, and you'll see what we're going. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to jump in. I'm going to put, like I said, put timestamps in. We'll go straight to the favorites here, so you can see who I'm working on right now. Now, if you're like, this looks a lot different than it did last month, well, yeah, it did. The reason I decided to switch characters that I was going after, because last month I was part of the club. We were doing stuff. Now I started my own club, so I had to make some shifts in what I was doing to accommodate that. And the reason why, we'll talk about. First guy we got up here is Davey. Davey's obviously max stars. He's almost gear 8. Probably can't do a lot more with him just because I don't have the resources to put into him anymore. So we might have to stop with him. The reason for that is because I don't think I can gear him now. And I'll show you real quick. I just don't have the resources because I'm not part of a club. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build this roster so that I can do stuff on my own until people come into the club. So, for those of you who know, there is a team out there that can solo the Forbidden Depths. And that team, for those of you who don't know, it is Maleficent, it is Ian, it is King Triton, it is Frozone, and it is Tiana. All of them are right here. Tiana's right here. There's Maleficent. Here's Ian. Here's Frozone. Here's King Triton. I got a lot of way to go. But Mrs. Potts gets me to Maleficent. Sorcerer Mickey gets me to Maleficent. Mulan gets me to Maleficent. Robin Hood gets me to Maleficent. Namari gets me to Maleficent. Ariel gets me to King Triton. So that's why they're here. Chunk is a member of another raid team that I'm already looking forward to. I'm just finishing up because he's part of the team that I was working on previously for the Siege on Olympus. So that's why he's here. But everybody else here is pretty much part of a team. Davey, I just want to get done with Davey so he can help me out a little bit more with the Oceanic Speedstone thing, which is going to be helpful. And so we got Ariel and Triton also here to help out with them. And we got the two Wonderland guys that are just here because we have a double token thing going on for days for them. So basically everybody that I'm actually working on is part of that heroic raid team that'll help me be able to solo the Forbidden Depths eventually. Moving on, we'll go into the different things now. Starting with Kingdom, you can see where my Kingdom team is. So the rest of that Maleficent pieces that I need are Chan Yu, Yzma, Sheriff of Nottingham, Gaston, Kronk. I think that's it. Yeah. So you can see we're already good on heroes almost. The only person we need to finish up is Namari. As you can see, I'm a little low on gold, so I don't want to pop her over to the next bit until I get to where I need to be. But we're in good shape. We got one hero done, but we still need the rest of the heroes done, obviously. So we have these. We have the Aladdin team for the Aladdin part of the club expedition stuff. Genie's obviously part of that raid team that I was working on for the Siege of Olympus, but now he's where he is now. Maurice also part of that thing for the Siege of Olympus. Had to stop Maurice. We were getting really close to Maurice. Had to stop him. Didn't have a choice. Really didn't. Need Maleficent. You can just see where the rest of my team is. Had to stop Princess. I had to stop production on everybody that was not relevant to where I needed to be. And so I'm going to make a bold statement, and feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. But going forward, I'm going to say, until we see how Alice is going to play out long term, I'm going to say that beyond a shadow of a doubt that I now think that Maleficent is the first legendary you should go for. And that's not an easy farm, because that means you need Mrs. Potts, that means you need Sorcerer Mickey, that means you need Mulan, that means you need Robin Hood, that means you need Kronk, that means you need Namari, that means you need Gaston, Sheriff of Nottingham, Shan Yu, Yzma, and a lot of pieces to get to this. But if you break it down even further, Shan Yu is part of the Kingdom Villains team, and we know how strong his leadership is. We know Yzma has gotten a lot better since they've done a second update on her. Sheriff of Nottingham has always been strong. He has fallen off a little bit, but not really. Gaston has gotten better a little bit. Namari is very strong, and also keep in mind that you do need these kingdom teams you do need these characters for the Ascension, the first part of the Ascension campaign. So you're not going to regret getting kingdom characters up. Kronk obviously has synergy with Yzma. You obviously need the Aladdin team for the club expedition. Maurice, you need him for the Beauty and the Beast and for that Genie raid team. Quasi, you need him for the Furlough Tower. Maximus, you need for the Rapunzel Tower. Robin Hood is a forest character. Him and the Sheriff of Nottingham are also forest characters. Mulan is a princess, of course. So yeah, that. Anna's part of the Frozen team. She's got the Frozen leadership. Mother Gothel is another kingdom, part of that very, very strong kingdom villain team. Sorcerer Mickey, you need him. You need him for Maleficent. Claude Furlough, another very strong kingdom villain. Rapunzel, the leader of the princesses, you need her to make any princess team go. Esme, you need her for the tower, and you also need her for Ascension, her and Quasi. Mrs. Potts, you need for the Beauty and the Beast team, and for Maleficent. Raya, as I believe the only adventurer here in the Kingdom faction. Finn, you need for the Rapunzel Tower. Cogsworth, Beauty and the Beast. And then everybody else down here you pretty much know. Snow, you need you need the doors for Snow, but it is what it is. So if you have any questions about why I'm doing any of these tunes in this Kingdom faction, please feel free to let me know. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm going the wrong way, or do you agree with what I'm doing here? On to the Mythicals, the newest characters. We had Genie up. Merlin has always been one of my favorite Mythicals. We are farming Hades here a little bit, but pretty much we're at stopping point with most of these characters. We are farming the Wonderland characters here and there, but they are, for right now, for what I need to do, because, like I said, starting my own club, I need to sort of put every other character that's not part of that heroic Forbidden Depths team on hold. And, I would like to be able to go and start up and get cranked on the Alice in Wonderland, but just where I am with what I need to be able to do to help out the club, to get people to want to come to the club, to make people want to play this game, is I have to be able to and to do more content. Is like I need to have the resources that come from the Forbidden Depth before I start working on other teams first. So it's everything I'm doing right now is focused on the Forbidden Depths. Now, that doesn't mean that's for this particular account. So keep that in mind. For the other accounts, like I said, on my buy to play, I have the Alice in Wonderland team open, and we'll be choking because then they'll learn more as we go by. But that's where the Mythicals stand. There's not really a whole lot of reason to invest in Mythicals right now, in my opinion. Here we are. I was working on Tinkerbell for the once again the Genie team. So we have two really strong Oceanics. We have two very close to really strong Oceanics. Then we need Ariel for the Triton Tower. Obviously, we need just a lot of help on these. But like I said, I had to put a lot of stuff on hold. So if you have any questions, we are farming Maui a little bit. No, he's farmable. But if you have any questions about what I'm doing, where I'm going, why am I doing it, please let me know. If there's a question, if there's somebody else who you'd like me to go more in depth with, please let me know. But we're at a place where we got to stop, and really the only Oceanic we have two Oceanics that we're really focusing on, and that is Ariel for the King Triton Tower and King Triton himself for this Maleficent team. Onto the Wilds. Dwarves, had to step the Dwarves. I was working on the Dwarves really hard at one point. Have had to stop with them for now. We got the only dwarf that matters. And we got the only water character that really matters in this game. Got her at a high level because she's still amazing. She's still incredibly easy to farm. And that's Merida. Everybody else is not really anywhere. And that's out of choice, and it's out of the necessity. And we wish that we could go other direction, but we're just not in that place right now. But if you're like, what one Wilds character would you say I should go after? Obviously, it's Queen Merida, and it's not even close. There's really no other debate about another Wilds character. If you are trying to do a tower, then you should I definitely think you should take out either some of the dwarves if you want Snow White, or if you want Ariel. Obviously, you could do Sven because he's part of the Frozen team and the Forest team, which you need for Winnie the Pooh, I believe. Kristoff is a very strong tank, so you're not going to go wrong with going for Merida, Sven, or Kristoff. The dwarves, unless you really want Snow White, there's really no reason to go after the dwarves. But just know that you're not going to get a whole lot of run out of them if you do decide to go after the dwarves. Just so you know. Moving on down to heroes. Sully's been done for a while now. Calhoun, he is really close. Hero was part of that. Was another member of that Genie team that we had to shelve. That I was getting really close to being able to do, and then my club, without provocation, kicked me out. And so here I am. Anyway, got them. Don't have a lot of movement. I'm sorry to say. Don't have a lot anywhere with anybody in this team. Frozone is going to take a lot of work. Ian is going to take a lot of work to even make this team go. So obviously we're trying to finish the Maleficent tunes first because, that's more important. That I think Maleficent is the most important piece to that team. And then after that, we'll start working more on Frozone and Ian and the other pieces. And then down here is Tiana. She's obviously going to be the final piece that we need. I am going to start doing a little bit more the next time her energy event comes back, so that I can get her up faster, because she's not pay to win, and I don't want to have to spend money on this account, because once I said, this is a free to play account. That's why ramping some of this stuff is going to take a while. It's going to take me a while. I'm hoping, keep in mind I'm hoping to have this heroic team ready to go by December. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but I'm going to try. Because that's 4 months away. So we're at the end of August. It's September, October, November. So we got 3 months. And if not, I definitely want to have it done by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible. I really hope it is. But we've had that. It really stinks. If you're following the Shino back when the Shino started, I was really going after Maleficent, and then I shifted into where I was going for Moray to help out with the Siege on Olympus. And then my club kicked me for no reason. And now I'm here. So now I'm doing my own thing. And please, if you're looking for a club, please consider joining. We can talk about, there are no requirements. It's only you contribute where you can. That's the only contribution that's the only requirement I have. For now. Downtown Villains. Got the one done. Free to play friendly. Everybody else is meh. And like I said, it's not that I don't love these characters. I just have other priorities right now. That's the whole idea. That's the whole thing. And I should invest more in Xanatos, but I gotta really be careful with my resources right now. So that's why it is. Kingdom Heroes, if you want to see them flushed up with the villains in here, that's how they look. Not a whole lot of movement. But once again, the ones that we're working on right now that we need for Maleficent are Kronk, Robin Hood, Mulan, Sorcerer Mickey, and Mrs. Potts. And that's going to help us get to Maleficent. Kingdom Heroes. These top 5 are the ones we need for Maleficent. Pretty cut and dry. They're almost done, so we're going to have to ramp the heroes quick in order to get her. Adventures, we got one in a really good place. I wish we had more, but we just don't. And when I start doing videos for my newest account, Guy, you're gonna see a change. I would say I'm gonna probably start doing monthly videos for Guy. Probably when I get back from vacation, which, by the way, I'm going to be going on vacation here at the end of September, so, yeah. Okay. But that's where the adventures are. Ducks, we're farming Daisy. Not a whole lot to say. Darkwing's almost done. Gizmo, we need one more. We need one more piece to open Gizmo. We need one more shard to open Uncle Scrooge. So, there's that. Forest, I talked about Forest, how you're not going to go wrong with Sven and Robin Hood, because they're all going to help you get to Eeyore, and Eeyore eventually will help you get to Tigger, and Tigger will help you get to Winnie the Pooh, and Mordo, if you really need a tank, and you really want a forest tank, it's Mordo, I guess. Interstellar, one tune, done-ish, was ramping, was also ramping my account for Interstellar at one point. Now, of course, that's on the back burner too. Princesses we're in good shape with princesses. We're going to be in better shape when we get Ariel done. We're going to be in better shape when we get Mulan done. Got a ways to go for Rapunzel, but we're gonna have really strong princesses really quick. Probably the last two that will leave them. I mean, it's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna be next, because these, and then her, and then her, and then it's gonna be, who are we gonna work at after that? We're gonna go Belle, or we're gonna go Polka. Who knows? Students, I know they're all subcategories of different stuff. We got one in really good shape. We got one that we got a rush stat ish. Is what it is. Sensational 6. More downtown heroes. Summer's Chosen, we got one done. We got one. We need this one for the Maleficent team. Anyway, guys, if you have questions, please let me know. I really want to answer them. Let me know what you think of the video. Like I said, if you're looking for a club, please consider joining Weirdos in Wonderland. And like I said, the only requirement that I have is that if you're gonna, we're only doing donations, being tiny brooms. That's the only donation I want to get, because you just get a ton of them, and you can trade amongst yourself really easily. I'm obviously going to be doing my best to get this going. So I'm going to be doing 10 PvPs myself a day. I'm going to be doing as much club expedition every day as I can. And I would ask that if you want to be part of this, that you at least contribute. And I'm not going to put a requirement on what you need to contribute, but this club is only going to succeed as far as you and I are willing to work and help each other. So, like I said, I'm going to do 10 PvP battles a day on this account for the club. And then I'm going to do, the Tiny Broom expedition. I'm going to do as much club exploration as I can. So if you're interested, please feel free. It's open to everyone, and we can come and we'll talk. And as the club grows, I'll start a Discord and all that. Last piece of advice, like I said, I'm going to be going on vacation at the end of September, and so I probably will not do the 18-month update until we get back, which will be at the around the 10th, I think. The 9th or 10th. So look at it. So I'll probably put out the 10-month anniversary video, the 18-month anniversary review around the 15th of October. And because if you have any questions, you have any comments, please leave them. I will be more than happy to address them. I'm sorry if some of you have left comments. I've got a lot going on right now, guys. On top of starting this new club and getting going myself. Anyway, guys, if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, and we'll see you later. Bye.